War is deception. And the war is based on deception. And so the thing is, it's like to be a sea of spirit. And every human being is like a wave. A wave, and it comes up and it melts back in. The spirit don't go down. Gun can't kill the spirit. Can't kill your spirit. Nothing can kill your spirit except yourself. From being a coward, from being, you know what I mean, standing for nothing, then you'll be killed. But the thing is, when you stand for something, then you will live. I died in order for the next 5 generations, my sons, to be free. What if I live and I get a job, I'm doing good, but my son is going to be a slave in this war, because that's what the war is about. To make ours a slave. People, they built 80,000 prison cells in California, and they pay them 8 cents an hour. Even if you got a minimum wage job making $8.75 an hour, instead of paying one person $8.75 an hour, if I'm paying people 8 cents an hour, I can get 150 people working for me for 8 cents an hour, and it costs me the same as hiring one person for minimum wage. So it's a war to turn us into slaves. Back in slaves, because slavery wasn't ended. When they ended slavery, they said, slavery is ended except if we make you a criminal. So if we make you a criminal, then it doesn't end. It said that, except for that. So the point is I do this war. That's why I stay taking all my nephews, taking everybody on a trip to get stronger. Because it's a war. And so the thing is now it's not going to end. It's like that. They're fighting in Iraq. If you could come back and be honored for being a soldier, for protecting something else, then you'll be honored as a soldier for protecting your family also. More honored. So the point is that we got to understand this war. We can't just act like it's not. We can't act like it just started. But we got to know strategically what the battles are fighting. First of all, you got a police walking around here talking that kicked him out. But he in the church at Dre's funeral, like he's doing us a favor. Oh, you're not doing us a favor. You're not protecting us for nothing. You are deceiving us. And I'm here to strengthen my people about this war. You know what I mean? I can make more money than most people. But what's money gonna do when my people ain't standing up for nothing? Stand up for something. Dre was a leader from the beginning. In this city, you have a war, you gotta bring in people to strengthen your side. It's several groups that's getting smashed. It's the blacks, it's the Latins, it's the Pacific Islanders. Dre, nobody can tell Dre that. Dre was like, no man, this down here, I'm going down here. What'd he do? All his friends, he didn't have all the friends that he started with. He had all kinds of other friends. And in this war, that's big. In this war, all of these waves is the ocean, is the movement. So the thing is this didn't start right now. It is going to take years and years of people waking up and applying themselves to the betterment of us all. That's why I put into mine. That's why I put into each one of my nephews, nieces, aunts, mothers, everybody. So the thing is man, the main thing that we got to get out of this is you got to use Dre's spirit. Dre was a leader, you can tell Dre nothing. Dre was a leader for righteous. You know what I mean? Hey man, what you taking down here? She's talking about the Spanish Harlem down here. What you talking about? Whatever. You couldn't tell Dre, he's going to speak up strongly. Spirit. And his spirit is still alive. His spirit can still move people to do this. We working 4 or 5 hours till 4 or 5 in the morning, putting together those pictures and stuff like that. Maria, Tatiana get tired, Maria pick it up. Anything you do all-nighters in, you're going to be successful at. We did an all-nighter for that. We got to do more all-nighters for those kind of things so we can win this war. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and pay their respects to Jimmy. I just want to share a few memories about Jay he was just so real. Even if it was right or wrong, he'd let you know. He was just too real. Had so much heart. I just remember when Jay used to when we was running around my grandma's house. When Jay used to get whooped, he used to just tell everybody, "It don't hurt." He used to tell everybody, "It don't hurt," and start laughing. No matter who came and whooped him. It was just, my cousin, and, he just was too real. It was like, everybody coming out of my grandma's house and stuff. Like, when Jay got into that program with the 6th Street, they taught him how to be independent, and it matured him very much. And he was you could tell all in his face, he was way more mature. He was a man. So that's all I want to say. Share that with y'all.
Thank you. I'm last because I'm a gatekeeper of this church. Amen. So if you see me in the back, I ask you to have a seat. Sometimes that's what I need you to do. With all respect to the church, we take our hats off right now. We got the men who got their hats off. That's all right for the ladies. Sometimes we don't tell y'all what to do, and you just don't know. So if you got a hat or a hand rag or something on, with respect to the services, take it off. This is what we do. Amen. Andre is my family. Okay, my sister Kim Maria and Philip, they started. I've been in this family for over 55 years. Tell them, son. I've been a long time friend of this family until the real blood. To the Roman. I just got another service. We did. And as a parent,
might not be that many. Let's get some name. At least one. Yeah.
Amen. And what we're doing is wrong. Before this came on, we started this, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we started this, and you guys are trying to finish it up. I don't fault y'all for what you're going through right now, because me, myself, as a parent, I'm responsible. I'm supposed to be a compass in young people's life, And it's very few that ever say that I gave them some wrong directions. I might have picked up a couple cats to ride with me a few times, but it was square business, and y'all know that. I just want to say to my family today, I love you, Vic. I love you, we've been friends for 40 years, man. I'm sorry. The same thing happened to you, happened to me. And if it hadn't happened to you yet, just stay tuned, because it's coming. This thing is evil, man. It's such an audience. I watch how much people come in glory to strong young man. It's just devastating to me at sometimes to ride through. I moved away from it because the city came to a graveyard. Do you understand what I'm saying? The city became a graveyard. I know that every kid got murdered at it. It's etched in my mind. And if there's anything that I can do to help anybody or stop anything that's going on, in any kind of way, I'm always irrelevant. I'm sorry I turned my back on my community and ran away after my son got killed. But I still had some kids to raise, and I was looking out for them. Because I know there's killers amongst us. There's some preachers amongst us. There's some good people amongst us, but I haven't been a good example, meaning that you don't have a good example. And I stand here before you today and tell you that I am a good example now, as you all know. And some things I just can't even do no more. You know, like a few families call me and need you to help do fundraisers and stuff like that. I can't do it. I can't hardly do funerals. It hurts so much. You don't know the pain that you kids cause. I'm broken today. My whole family is broken. We always argue and bicker with each other. It's not our families. And I just want to be a better example to some of y'all. So if there's anything that I can ever do, call on me. To my family, I want to say God bless you. God keep you. God bless my pastor at First Unit, Pastor Birdsong. God bless the minister presiding over these services. And God bless us all. Don't get to vote because we're living in a different time now. We have an opportunity to change things. So all you black men, start looking out for your kids because there's a lot of young children growing up without fathers. There's going to be a lot of ladies raising children without daddies. And some of those children is going to be very bitter, even more bitter than you are right now. So I ask you in God's speed to try to curb this thing because it started with y'all. Can't nobody do it. I can't do it. I tried. Only thing I can do is fundraisers and I got tired of it. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. To my family, I love you. Thank you.
I just want to say thank everybody for coming to my little brother. Love you all for that. Mama, I love you. Grandmother, I love you. All my aunties, uncles, Peter, I love you. Tay, Shy, Steve. I love y'all. All our homies. I love y'all. We gotta come together. No time. We gotta come together. Ain't no time we keep losing souls, man. First it happened to Rob, and then it happened to Mac, and then now my little baby brother. We gotta work together. Keep our heads up. They gonna be with us. They still with it, man. He ain't gone. He's still right here with us all. He wasn't just my little brother. I want my backbone. Real. He wasn't just my little brother. Everything. I just want to say I love everybody. Everybody keep their head up, man. Pete, I love you. You live through me though, man. I love you, man. I'ma hold you down, man. You gone but never forgot, man. And I'ma make sure everybody remember you. You feel me? You feel me? Man, plug in, man. I explain this thing.
you was gonna say something like that. Come on, man, right? You know? Everybody in KO see you grow up. They see you go from thug to college to real estate. You know? I've been everywhere. I get on I-5 sometimes when I'm bored, just take it all the way up to Seattle, Tacoma, by myself, tracking, doing my thing, you know? And no matter where I go, everybody see me pop right back up in KO. And they like, way back here again? That's what Drake said, you back here again? You know what? In real estate, I made almost $70,000 last year. And guess what? No matter what happened and where I went, I never was able to replace the love I got from KO growing up. And when I changed my life and I went to college and I got all A's and was valedictorian and everything, there was nobody in that college, no professor, nobody, no nothing, no woman, no nothing, that I could get the same love that I got from my homies. And that's why I always come back. Maybe I never get over it, but I'm addicted. I'm addicted to that KO love. That's real. God bless everybody.
To the man, I love you. You know, can't nobody tell me we ain't got it. Feel me? Since day one. Everything. Shout out to Lord Love, Pete, for real. I love y'all, man.
Hey, for everybody who keeps saying it's gonna be alright, I know that's the saying, right? But it ain't gonna never be alright. Never. Feel me? It ain't never. Feel me? My little brother gone. Feel me? Until he come back home, it ain't never gonna be alright for none of us. None of my family, my brother, my mama, my grandma, my auntie, it ain't never gonna be alright, though. But it's something you live with me, man. Feel me? I love you, baby. Watch over me, brother, till I see you.
Nobody's coming through here anymore.
services with the hands of the funeral director, in the hands of the funeral director myself. Everybody, if you read expeditiously so that we can conclude the services. Thank you.
Don't walk too far when you get a picture with all the pallbearers, please. Thank you, Dre. Mister, keep over there. Keep going. Let's just car through. That's what I'm talking about, you bud. Keep laughing.
Don't break your camera.
Go ahead.
Let me get up here. Get a little bit of him.
Oh, now I'm coming back to you. They made him. Go! How you doing? Nene, get on my back. Don't try, hey! Put her down for you, drop her, please.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you gonna make me spiel in regard to Officer Schiff behind us? He's gonna be in the back. No,
First of all, I want to give all thanks and praise to God.
scoot over so you won't cover him a little bit. Right there, you're good.
What we have here, we had, Andre funeral, and I just want to send an encouraging word to those to let you know that this is what we have to deal with in San Francisco. We can't even come to a funeral without being visited by the police department. We know what they're doing, and what they're doing is they're taking advantage of our disunity. They are being a part of the problem rather than the solution, and this is how they use tactics. A lot of them is taking pictures here today because they're trying to put a lot of people here on gang injunction lists. Believe it or not, they might even be looking at the babies over there that 4 and 5 years old and got planned for them to be in prison. This is what we're dealing with here in San Francisco, Fillmore, Western Addition. We're dealing with a degenerate, death-like society. And until we stand up as people and be accounted for and define ourselves, we're gonna always have to deal with all these rogue cops, rogue government, Sin City, San Francisco.
I just want to add to that, it's very unfortunate that we're here on the day, mourning, and I don't know if Sfpd cares about the mourning that people are going through, or are they just here to take pictures? And like Daniel said, add people to the gang list. Now you can't even wear a t-shirt representing your family, saying rest in peace. Now if I put my grandmother rest in peace, does that make me a gangster? Does that make her part of KO gangsters if I go get my grandma a picture? So there's things that we got to deal with all these police and things like this, but we're going to leave it today as a beautiful day. You got old G's, young G's, baby G's out here, and today we can make a difference.
See, and their aim, let me just say this, their aim is to erode the Constitution. A lot of us didn't know the Constitution in the first place in the ghetto, but when we start rising our consciousness and start figuring out, wait a minute, First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment rights, once the people conscious levels start going higher, this is why the government determined we must move quicker and swiftly to get all the young black males. You read it in scripture where it speaks about kill all the male children, spare the women child. Because if you want to take a community,
She's gonna bag up, and
it's
she'll
all
probably
about land.
be rough
And
bagging
that's
up.
what this world is about. It's about land. So again, it's about the land, and it was well put by one of the speakers today that all wars is fought over land and resources. Black folks fighting over tennis shoes, where you from, my nigga, and all this so dumb stuff. But in America, if they want the land, they create division
Scoot over, watch out, man.
between you and your brother. And then they come in and say, well, let us settle the division. And then that's where that you have the lies that's being spilled, and then that's when you have bloodshed. This is one of the things they've been doing since day one. And this is how they conquer land. Gang injunction is only a way for them to control us and put young people back in check. So this is a trend of government, and this is what we up against. But never forget, life, any life that's spared by God is spared for you to have a purpose and do something to help all people. Only reason why we're here as civilized people is to teach the uncivilized.
Let me just say this because I know everybody can see this tape. On Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night is a police commission. Get to know the commission, get to know who governs the police department. For right now, the lady's name is Sparks. Hopefully you'll see this while she's still in office. That's the president's name is Sparks.
And that would be Officer Schiff walking by, correct?
That's him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At least.
They're good.
Okay, here's the team. More officers approaching the scene.
He's trying to stand, look.
Yeah, he just got called up some more. One just came up now,
I
right?
see they still love you.
And they all are haters. Little dude?
Yeah.
He's a serious hater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he trying to call up.
We're gonna go over there and get some close-ups.
Oh, this is
Where's the rest of the team? They haven't arrived yet, I guess. Oh, there go the rest of the team. The undercovers.
You know they was coming.
That's the really touchy part of the team there.
Yeah, they was already there.
Yeah, they've been around, lurking.
Alright.
So he about to park.
You have people in Turkey, and I know
This shit in there.
Okay,
Look at, he running. He running. I got him though already.
you missed
Got all of them.
Look, people you missing. Go.
Who are they? Oh, they're not gone.
They're not
So they want us to believe.
They in that truck over there?
Probably. That's the China and then the right there.
and it was taken out of our plan that we presented to Chief Fillmore, as you know, which we said what area they're working in. Not on the artificial
The team is getting bigger. They're on both sides of the block now.
zeal and the responsibility to say, I want to be part of this. I want to get to
They're all the regulars of the neighborhood, so they're pretty familiar with everybody
you don't
too.
know what we're going to do anyway. I'm not sure if back to the city big. They need to follow it.
That's the face of an untrustworthy man. Officer shit.
Because this district was red back in the 60s. So things that other businesses may have like that are in Russia. So what we're saying is we're looking at the genesis of a new black man that's going to be young. And even though murders that may have
Are you talking about the Fillmore area in particular or the city?
You know what? What's his name? People like myself and know and understand but we can't get to the sound of Russian because you got that stands KO.
Basketball team.
Not only that's more than a basketball team, but yeah, I did play on a basketball team. But we are creative. Black folks are creative. If you take black folks out of the United States, you have no soul. And that's the problem. That we have to make
Kind of a myopic view. I like to think, in all fairness, we all make a song together. I'm not going to say any one race or any one group is better than the other.
The disco age, right? Well, I mean, because let's be real. I mean, Soul Train, Soul Food. I mean, you go on and on. I would understand that. Of course,
And every ethnic group has something to add to the flavor of San Francisco.
I agree. That's why when we have the Filipino festival, I try to support as many diverse groups. But number one, I have to deal with my own community and my own people. I'm their sponsor. So I have to tell what they're doing. I have to tell them in a way that I can send a clear message to those that I'm communicating with. That's why I just tell it like a TIE.
So what is the solution to the let's say, resurgence of gang violence?
Well, number one,
Well, I should say more fairly, you have a solution? What's your idea?
Number one, before we can do anything and change our area, we have to atone. San Francisco has to come to grips with a lot of these young people who join in family groups, which are called gangs. It's because the school system, like myself,
I've never heard them called family groups.
I mean, you know, the city calls itself the city family. I don't know how the Department of Health became a family member of the Department of Redevelopment, but the city calls itself a city family. So you get my point. What I'm saying is, though,
I just hadn't heard that one before.
is that, look, this is a beautiful opportunity because basically, like even myself, when I was pushed out of middle school, the only place I could go was to the bar and build a family. It's because the school let me down, personally. Because when I had to deal with racist teachers at the age of 9, can you imagine that? I had to deal with white supremacy at the age of 9, where I looked in books in classrooms, and the only thing I seen among my people was my people as ex-slaves. So first we gotta, let me say this, at first we gotta undo the false education. Because if I ask you right now, did Christopher Columbus discover America, and you say yes, that means you've been miseducated. Because you know and I know there's people here. And then when we start with the education part, you get that over with.
I was going to say it with my people, the Barracks.
By the way, natives been here, I mean, that's a whole nother subject.
The Vikings and stuff.
Well, that's a whole nother subject.
Daniel, I grew up in a small southern town. I have a sister. Probably nobody's going to lecture me more about racism because I got it from both sides. You know what? We have to decide to work together. I'm not so into isolating communities from communities. I believe the communities should keep their flavor, their spirit, what they have to contribute.
Waiting for the call to make the move. There they be.
Has any more inner hardship than me. You know, Jews, 200,000, 2,000 Exodus. Every culture, Hispanic culture, every culture has its pain and its suffering. You gotta get over that. You gotta start working together so there is no more pain and suffering. No idea.
Do you know the racial, the ethnicity, racial people up in the state? 89% black. How many people are unemployed in this state? When you break it down in that, see, if you start talking about statistics, that's on the fact. But
where does that take you? What are you doing?
Just on the fact that we had the super department to have African Americans even to become officers. These gentlemen right here could be officers 40 years ago in the department. And we had the super. There was black men in the super department so these guys can have a job. Now they might not even know that.
I'm not aware of lawsuits assuming that
Are you kidding me? You don't know about Noble? You don't know about the Officers of Justice? You don't know about the history of Mary Jackson and all them fighting?
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they sued for.
No, that's exactly what happened. But what I'm saying is, my point is...
Are you talking about the consent decree? Because I'm really familiar with that. There might be something before that, I don't know.
Well, I'm talking about a lot of... First of all, that's from civil rights. Working out of civil rights, there were certain restrictions, like height, that Asians wasn't 6 feet tall, that things that helped out those people who was other than white men, white Irishmen to be exact. So what I'm saying is, when you're dealing with a racist country from its core, you have to go back in and dig deep and deal with the root, because the root bear witness to the truth. See, we're dealing right now with a reality and a manifestation.
You're talking about something that occurred 40 years ago. You know, these guys weren't even alive.
But they should know the history. You know why? Because, and you should tell
history is not a bad thing to know. I'm an advocate of understanding and knowing history. History has a funny way of being, let's say, retold in maybe not so accurate ways.
I'm a victim of that.
Yeah, I think everybody should understand history. I love history.
But we're going to change the police department. Let me just say this. We're going to change, as a San Francisco, I'm going to say, we're going to change the police. One of the things that we want to do is hurry up and get some consensus.
I got to tell you, I can't think of a single officer in my department that doesn't think we need to, that doesn't think no, we need to change that. Well, everybody will agree the San Francisco Police Department needs to work.
But and also the police. This is what I suggested today. department to come forth. When you have a roll cop, turn them in. Huh? When you have a roll cop, turn them in. Just like everybody keep talking about come forth, I want you to come forth when you have a roll cop. If you break the law, officer shipping out, I was your partner, whatever he said, I would arrest you.
I've seen that done. So
I've never seen it done. Have you ever arrested your fellow officer?
sadly, a number of police officers have been arrested.
I told one officer about 10 years ago because I was getting arrested by his officer on 8th Street. And I told his partner, I said, man, arrest this guy. This guy is bothering me. I said, now look, if you don't do it, that's one thing, but you're showing me, or you're showing yourself that symbol right here, San Francisco police, doesn't mean nothing. Because not only do I pay the taxes,
But in all fairness to the city did come up with a process by which you can take complaints and get your voice heard. That's one of the processes. Well, there's an internal investigation part. There's OCC.
well, the reason why you got OCC because the internal department wasn't working. But now remember, when OCC was established, it was fought by police officers, the POA, and most of the board of supervisors. If it wasn't for our sister Doris Ward, there would even be no OCC. Most of the Republicans in this city fought OCC. They said $650,000 was too much.
The three of them couldn't do that much. The three Republicans.
Well, what my point is,
aren't a lot.
My point is, though, Sergeant Ship, we need OCC. Became they're in bed. I believe personally. And I've said this to Ms. Hicks, Joyce Hicks. You're in bed with the POA. Every time you take your time in solving or prosecuting a case that we make clear.
It may look like that from your perspective. I can tell you that there's nobody in the Police Officers Association that feels that way. And there's sure not a lot of love shared back and forth. So you're not going to get any cops in.
Well, I think,
there's a lot of adversity still between POA and OCC, a whole lot of philosophical and legal differences between how they do things and what we think the law is. A lot still needs to be straightened.
Well, I just don't want another vigilante type thing to spur out of the nature of what's going on. Because I can see it happening. I told Chief Fun straight to the face. I said, Chief Fun, I like you, but I would have been got rid of you if I had my power, because you're too slow and weak on dealing with your party. There's many officers that you should just fire. Get them out of here, because if they're not willing to submit to the you're actually handcuffs. I think Captain Irvin, he was trying on this. But I never could understand why Captain Irvin at Park Station was resisting community police from our perspective. I'm talking about passing out hot dogs.
From your perspective. When you say our, you got to be a little more specific.
No, I said our perspective. Your community. No, sir.
Well, I was there when a whole lot of the community said he was doing a great job.
You know my position? My position, I said as an executive member on the African American Community Police Relations Board. The African American Community Police Relations Board was made up of 15 different organizations. Faith organizations, non-profit organizations. So when I say,
as I recall, that's the organization that told Ehrlich that I should be removed from that, right?
Because we received many complaints and we still I even got a complaint, as you know, against some of the things. And I think you did it out of ignorance. I think you did it because you really was educated.
That's already in the process.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? But that's just my take. I think you did out of it. I give, every human being has the potential to change. So we need that door open. And I think you did it out of total ignorance. You didn't realize the magnitude of what you're dealing with. Because some of the times, and this is the culture we gotta undo, officers, and even was yourself, you've been around, you know what's going on. I hope you did. We had another officer called Officer Hunt. And Officer Hunt made literally, he did it.
Here's the thing, Hunt's trained him, he trained Friday, so it's a chain reaction. We already went to that. It's a chain reaction.
Well, eventually I was Hunt's boss, but he was one of a kind. These guys never even had the chance to meet him.
Is that right? Well, maybe they might,
I think I'm all that's left of that.
See, like one of the reasons, right, when we had, Officer Blessing, and unfortunately, of course, he got killed. Yeah, John Blessing. You know, me and him didn't really see eye to eye. And a lot of times I had to, caution Officer Blessing that his approach, particularly his approach to offensive. And a lot of times, I know officers are being trained to just, the law, enforce the law. But what we was often sort of chief on was that maybe, when we go to work, we need to train officers to be sensitive too about the condition of the area.
Well, they do that. In fact, we receive weeks of that training. But remember something from our perspective. Our focusing on the law, what the law says, is what keeps you safe. When we start interpreting, we start making judgment calls that aren't based on the law, pretty soon you get favoritism. So, I train these guys to stay focused on what the law says.
Have you ever jumped in front of a bullet to save somebody's life?
No.
That sums it up right there.
Let's call the Secret Service. I didn't sign up for that.
Well, it says to serve and protect. I don't know what your definition of protect means, other than how you gonna protect me if somebody robbed me over there? You gonna just say stop robbing them? You're gonna have to.
Daniel, it's funny, but a lot of people feel pretty safe when I'm around. Chopper, great example. He could only come out on the sidewalk and run his antics if I was standing out there. The second I left, he was back in the house. I've been shot enough times. You're not safe out in the street. No way. Even he, with all his jokes and his finger pointing, I didn't mind that. But even he knew that it was only safe if I or one of my officers was standing out next to him. Well, I mean, by and large, people feel pretty safe with us. They don't have to like us to feel safe with us. Who got beat down? You were talking about police violence once. I pointed out to you then. Give me the names of people that were hurt by any of the officers that I worked with. Because I can give you 5 or 6 officers who got injured working down there by people who were breaking the law to subdue. They didn't get hurt, but officers did. And I was one of them.
Well,
so,
I mean, when you average it out, see,
you know what? And I understand, but I'm responsible for this area. What goes on outside of this area, A, I don't know, and B, I'm not responsible for it. So my guy's my area. I'll take responsibility.
I'm responsible for you. See, the moment you went on that road, you became a San Francisco police officer. I'm a San Francisco. So my tax dollar, I refuse to pay taxes to a police department that does not want to give officers. Otherwise, then, if it was my way, I wouldn't allow officers to work for the San Francisco Police Department and reside in another area. You would have to reside in a community that you serve. Because I don't believe officers just have so much concerned about communities that they don't live in.
Well, you'll probably get an argument from most police officers.
If I ask an officer where you stay, they say, well, I can't tell you that.
Daniel, I appreciate your perspective on that, but there's the other perspective. There's the young officer who's got children. How many safe ways do we have in this town? Pretty soon you start running into people that you're arrested. So you've got a perspective, but there's a whole other perspective. It's different than yours.
But you should welcome that if you're doing your job. Why would you not welcome running into people that you have to engage?
Daniel, just a few minutes ago, we talked about me doing my job, and you weren't welcoming that. You have a perspective, you have a way that you like things done. That was not my way, that's not yours. And you didn't like others for it. That's okay. We can all have our differences.
But my key word was doing your job. Your job is not to beat people over the head with billy clubs. Your job is not to harass people. Your job is not to plant dope, guns, set people up. That's not your job.
No, I agree. So you give me an example where any of my officers have done that.
We have produced that.
No, you've never produced that to me.
Now, if I can go to a 7-year-old, and a 7-year-old can tell me what dope and guns is, I think the police department, with all this technology, with all these snitches and stuff, I think you would know.
This is what I'll give you, Daniel. All of us need to do a better job. I mean, this funeral is an example of how we're all not doing the best job we do. What do you do? Aren't you the advocacy? But what do? You do outreach, you try and get kids off the street. What do you do? What do I do? Here's a prime example. We just didn't do it well enough. So we're not, there's a little bit of failure to share for all.
But your job is, what you guys do is you don't have no resources. You went around serving everybody on the gang junction. You haven't served anybody with a job application. You haven't served anybody with a resource. You served everybody.
Harris, actually I've done those things.
You have?
Yeah.
From all the people I interviewed.
Asked Jamal Gaines. I found him a job, he didn't want it. Went to Robert Mays.
Did you go to the job and go in his life and did you get the same job that you got and you went to Robert? Yeah, somebody was his life and said he got to do that. I'm asking you.
No, I didn't get a gun out of their
Oh, no, not Jamal. Not Jamal. But you got him.
I don't know, nobody did that.
Jamal Gaines. That's right. But what though? Because he sold some dope in the area. That's not a gang.
Harris, you know, to be listed on that injunction as a gang member, you had to be pretty extreme. They didn't take the middle of the road people.
I looked at all the declarations. I'm working on the opt-out plan, so I know all about the gang. I know all about that.
By the way, I'm one of the people that advocated for the opt-out plan. I think there should be an opt-out plan.
The new one, but that ridiculous one that's here.
Yeah, the first one is a slave. It ain't no way that you should force people to go to the same city attorney who don't even understand what a gang is. In his mind, he keeps saying, well, Daniel, a gang is defined by the state of California. Slavery used to be legal. So you don't throw no laws out there about
Daniel,
the state.
the problem is, I know each of those people personally, and their criminal record is probably better than either of you. Although you guys have been around for a long time, so you're not novices, you know who we're talking about. I know what the records are, I know what they've been involved in.
I got a record right there. I got a record in Ford Station. I got a record in Northbridge Station. You came up with a gang injunction when these is babies. You came in, it's been since 1980. Dope and drugs has been going on. These youngsters are babies on the street.
You yourself had part of that.
These
That's
are
what we're
babies.
talking about here.
These are babies.
So if
That's what I'm
the
saying.
gang injunction helps abate that situation,
It's not helping you. You moved one family. This is a problem. Since you want to tell me what happened, you moved the family from over here to Double Rock, where the little boy had no covering. So his family is on the other side. So he's over here.
you are not going to get a drop of sympathy from me.
I don't want to. I'm telling you. I'm telling you
That
that.
family,
I'm telling you that's what happened. You
was
went to that.
involved in
You
violent
went to
crimes,
that.
and they knew.
So obviously you guys see, this is only thing.
I wonder if that feeling was on a professional level as far as the police department or a personal level of just him.
When there's something wrong with my organization, I take responsibility for it. Suing major police department is not an easy thing. Rarely.
Believe me, I know.
Ask him.
Yeah.
But I think, like you, if my department fails to serve me, I should say,
Your organization fails to serve you. You have a whole organization. I'll give you that.
your organization, what organization?
Whatever organization.
I don't know organization.
I'm saying you as individuals involved in any organization, me in the police department.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What? No, it ain't no whatever. I just told you, I'm involved with that. Now, if you talk about my family, this is my family right here. And that's a difference. Think of my family just like you have family.
Stroller coming up there.
My son, my daughters, they're all mine.
You definitely don't want to blind sidewalk.
No, not right now. That'll give them something to do besides what they're intending to do today.
Things that's happened to us personally, and things that we gotta do that requires, like I said, y'all work for me, and I'm not gonna do whatever.
It's easy money. Just park in the neighborhood and watch.
There's no police department that's gonna serve people who heads have the road. And we gotta change the Enfield Police Department. If I'm going to Santa Clara, I have an issue with the Santa Clara sheriff if they're not doing their job. So when I see you, like I said to the chief, I said, I think the department needs to merge with the sheriff department. Because y'all wasting resources and y'all going to you know tell me, year 2000.
That's another vote I'm not going to jump on.
Yeah, but I'm with Chris Davies with that because basically I don't think $700,000 to
Well, I'm thinking about the $50,000 that the OC Community Center over there. You know what? Maybe Harris Profits and enter the I'm thinking about $50,000 in it just got wasted. So money gets wasted all over the place. But I think across the board, all programs need to be monitored. All programs need to be held accountable. Police department.
If you get an MOCJ, I know I heard the Mayor's Office of Criminal Justice has got 20 million. And they're not doing anything but giving these.
I'm just guessing when you start splitting it up between everything, it winds up being a little bit smaller.
No. I
sit on an education, on a nonprofit.
I was
sit on the
there.
board of a nonprofit
They got
that serves after-school tutorial program, and we have a minuscule budget.
They got 20. Here you go, Sergeant. They got $20 million. And I heard one of the officers, or our lead, or his former officer, said that basically the money that's coming in from all these different branches from the federal level, in other words, it's not even really getting down to the ground.
I gotta walk around and see how this is. We got a lot of officers wasting money on it.
Yeah, hey, well, take care of yourself. And basically, again, community policing. Let the community.
Daniel, I don't think there's anybody that believes in it.